Hello guys, today we're gonna do an amazing recipe, pasta al limone. This recipe is a certified banger and is now my favorite pasta dish, even better than pasta al ragu or pasta bolognese. And don't worry, I know it sounds gross, but trust me, it's really amazing and also simple to make. Okay, starting with the mise en place, the first thing we need to do is stock lemons. Truth be told, this recipe works best with a specific lemon from a specific part of Italy, the beautiful and sunny Amalfi. I visited this place as a kid, and on the side of the road we find a stand with a guy just selling lemons. Of course, we had to stop and try, and let me tell you, it's nothing like you would expect. These lemons are really sweet when you bite into them, and you can even eat the peel because it has a very aromatic and mellow citrusy taste. But if you guys want to make this recipe, any bio lemons that have written on them that you can eat the peel are gonna work. But be aware, because most lemons in the supermarket don't have an edible peel due to the chemicals that have been used during growing and the wax that was applied to it to make it more shiny in the store. Okay, after talking about the lemons, it's time to cut them. First thing that we're gonna do is peel 2 lemons for a 2-portion dish with a normal peeler or even with the knife if you don't have a peeler. But make sure you remove all the white parts because it's bitter and we don't want it in the end product. With our lemon peels, we're gonna cut really thin juliennes that can be used like that, or if you want a smoother pasta, you can cut them brunoise like I did. Then we're gonna juice the lemons, removing all the seeds in the end. Then we're gonna thinly cut some garlic slices. And now, talking about pasta, because it's really important for this recipe, we need to use some high quality bronze cut pasta. I know, you're probably wondering what the fuck is bronze cut pasta, but don't worry, it's nothing complicated or really expensive. This kind of pasta, when it goes through the shaping machine, is pushed at the end through a bronze mold. Because bronze is gonna make tiny spikes and bruises on the pasta that will allow sauce to stick better to it, but it will also make a better emulsion because it releases more starch that binds the sauce. In the end, I used the brand Benedetto Cavalieri that costs around 4 to 5 euros in Italy, but you can also use La Molisana or the Cecco, which are more widely available and also cheaper. Instead of spaghetti, I chose to use spaghettoni to add more texture to the dish, and because we don't really have anything inside other than the lemon, it will give us a very nice bite. When the pasta is almost al dente, we'll set it aside and heat up a little bit of olive oil in a pan and add the garlic and some dried spicy pepperoncini. We're gonna let the garlic get a bit golden brown, then we will quickly add the pasta, but we don't want to strain it, we just pick it up with a spider and into the pan it goes. We want the pasta water because this will create the sauce with the butter. Then we can add around 60 grams of butter and over 20 milliliters of the pasta water. Then we can also add the lemon peel brunoise. And now we just need to stir. For this, it would have been perfect to have some big pincers, but we're just gonna use a fork. We need to stir quickly so we can create the emulsion and we cover all the pasta in the sauce. I tried to make a cold toss, but unfortunately failed a few times. But to my defense, the pan was really shit, but I have a new one coming, so hopefully next pasta toss will be better than this. But anyway, in the end, when we can see that the sauce is formed and there is no longer a watery soup on the pan, we are done. Depending on how you want the consistency of the sauce, you can either add a bit more water for a more loose sauce or leave it as it is. Now for the best plating for pasta, get a deep plate, a fork and a ladle. Pour the pasta with the fork in the ladle and just slide it out of the ladle in the plate. And voila, we are done now. This looks bussin' and the taste was also bussin'. It was citrusy but not overwhelming and super creamy. And to my surprise, I was feeling full just after a few bites. So yes, you need to try this because it is absolutely worth it. Thank you very much for watching, hope you liked today's video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to not miss anything. Next week we have one of my favorites video to date, but I'm not gonna give anything away just yet. Until next time, keep spreading those kitchen smiles and happy cooking.